Hi guys, this is Sonic here. We are a Sonic R Mastery team. I would like to talk about our week number 11, 2018 analysis together with my partner James. Okay, so now for the coming week, in my opinion, we will have a pretty quieter week compared to last 2 weeks. One of the reason being because we don't really have much of the events and news compared to last 2 weeks. All right, so the main guy will be ECB. Of course, we have on the Wednesday. All right, as you can see from here, you have a ECB, and another one will be the CHF. All right. The reason being because you may need to watch out the CHF because CHF can be quite unpredictable because most of the time, when they do those kind of CHF rate decision or this assessment and announcements, right, they might not have much movement. All right, but as far as you may remember, in 2015 something happened, so we cannot rule out any possibility here. So I repeat again, we have a few from ECB, we have CHF, and of course we have this BOC governor will be speaking. But none other than that, I expect we will be quite a so-called quiet week. Okay, and especially on Monday. Okay, so please do not rush into the market and trade it on a Monday because Monday we don't have much. The proper movement shall come in only after Monday, in my opinion. So take it slow. I hope the market will reward you. Okay, let's do the analysis here. So first I would like to talk about gold here. Okay, as you know, gold is they are pretty much on the sideways or even on the slightly bearishness for the past few weeks. All right, but one thing that the bullish people have to rejoice is that we have quite a bit of support coming in really. So for the first time is around 1315, second time around 1307, 1305 level, and recently we have last Friday we have a pin bar again. So that's to prove us that the gold is no longer that bearish anymore. Okay, but of course at the same time, please do not be overly bearish or overly bullish again, because if let's say the market were to break down this 1314 level strongly again, I think they can go back down easily on this 1277, 128 level. So if you were to ask me to compare within 1317 or 1288 level, of course I would prefer to wait for the price to reach to 128, 1275 level, and I will go for a long. Okay, I repeat again, for the course of the whole year of 2018, I'm expecting gold will go a lot higher. It's just that I will be talking more about like try to time the market itself. Okay, so please do not be so bullish at the moment, because we cannot stay rule out the possibility of it coming down to 1288 1275 level as well. Okay, but in the longer term, yes, I'm stay bullish for sure. All right, okay, let's talk about this guy here. Hang on a minute. Yep, it's the Dow Jones here. Okay, of course I would like to be bearish as much as possible, but currently we are no longer the bearish anymore, because from the price action, also from the support analysis being proven us so, right? They are rather on the bullish side. We are expecting these levels such as like 24900 level to be quite well supportive if there's any stream back, and I think sooner or later they will go up, in my opinion. Of course, the first target will be 25800 level, and a little bit harder resistance will be 26200, 26170 level. So pretty much on the bullish side from now on really. So I'm not really that bearish anymore on Dow Jones. Of course, it should carry on across the board as well. It should have the same effect on the Hong Kong, maybe even on the Singapore index as well. But please careful with that. Singapore index is a little bit like they are like a scared little kid like that. If the US go up a lot, they will go up a little bit. But US go down a lot, they will go down a lot. Like they like to, they are very scary cat like that. So anyway, so across the board, I am expecting it will be a little bit a bit on the bullish side really, especially for US market. All right, okay. Okay, on the US dollar Canadian, so please remember, okay, since we are talking more about the stock market making a comeback, so we are talking more about risk on environment, right? risk on, in the risk on environment, and most of the time, you know, US dollar is supposed to be a slight one, because in the risk on, US dollar is considered like during the risk event, US dollar is considered as a safe haven, so people tend to buy in the US dollar. So it's the vice versa is true. In the risk off event, US dollar is supposed to slide as well. This is what we saw on the last Friday. Because of the NFP data is really good, so what happened? People started to sell US dollar. So this is exactly what happened, and you can see that we have a pretty bearish in terms of weekly now. So in the US dollar Canadian, I think they will go down a little bit low first. Minimum, they can go down to this level, 1.272030 level. So I'm not really bullish on this US dollar Canadian at the moment anymore. We have a pretty good swing up, and now I'm expecting it to go back to here as minimum as a retest first. Okay, I don't think they will go all the way down or whatever, but at least for 1.272030 level first. Okay, so currently I'm pretty much on the slightly more on the bearish point of view. All right, so the last one that I wanted to take a look at is US dollar CHF. Previously, we have a pretty decent strong support around this region. You can see from this tree line, and they really have a breakout already. So what is happening right now is that very likely that they will go up higher, in my opinion. So since we have next week we have a US dollar CHF, I think they can go up minimum around 80 to 70 pip more, in my opinion. All right, they shall go up to this kind of the extreme level until they meet some significant resistance. So US dollar CHF or put it that way, any pair against CHF, okay, so more or less they are on the bullish point of view. So since I'm talking about US dollar CHF, yes, I'm a bit on the US dollar CHF bullish side. So I hope it helped. I have just covered I just covered 4 of them. One is the gold, one is the Dow Jones, and another one is the US dollar Canadian, and the last but not least the US dollar CHF. All right, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Joe, for the main pairs analysis for the upcoming week. So I'll be going through the cross bet. So the first and foremost will be the pound to Canadian dollars. All right, for the pound to Canadian dollars, I'm still seeing bullishness after price has already broke the last year high over here. So what we are seeing is that we have a consolidation zone over here. All right, we have these 2 consolidation zones, and looking at it with some kind of game theory mentality. Okay, what the retail traders were saying that this is a nice resistance level, so people are looking to short. All right, so those that has shorted has got their stop loss taken out, and we have some late chaser chasing after the price after it breaks out. All right, so we have those breakout traders. So where would they place their stop loss? They'll be placing behind all these swing levels. All right, so should price were to resume its bullishness, I would say they will go as low as maybe 1.76 or even 1.753 areas to have enough orders and then to resume their up move. Overall, in the long trend, we are still in a very nice bullish sentiment, and I'm still expecting more upside to this pair. All right, so up next would be the Euro to Aussie dollars. Okay, so after weeks of consolidation, about 18 days, if I'm not wrong, so price has just break upwards, and then it just go into our next resistance level at around 1.6 zone, around this 1.6 level, and then it just falls strongly. All right, so what we are seeing now is that price is back to this support zone of 1.56. So long as this level is still holding, this yellow color zone is still holding, I will remain my bullish sentiment on this pair. All right, so price action wise is still quite bearish, but I'll be keeping a lookout for possible rejections coming in when price is closing in the support level. All right, so should price were to slow down, make some kind of bullishness and some bullish engulfing candle, I'll be looking to long it back towards the next resistance level again. So we'll be go back towards this previous swing high, will be my target area. So this will be my area for me to look up for bullishness sign for me to enter a good trade. All right, so this is all for the upcoming week analysis, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys again. Thank you.